I just realized something. It's like 3 in the morning, July 11th, 2021. And I'm watching Dr. Pimple Popper. Oh God. Dr. Pimple Popper. Dr. Lee, you're awesome. Oh my God. The things that come out of people's heads and faces and bodies and arms and butts and Alright, well anyway. So I'm watching the most recent shows and they're doing this thing where they're outside. She's awesome. She's like, alright, look, we're outside. You don't have to wear a mask anymore. Because this was probably filmed during, 2020 and all that. And so they're outside and do you have a patient come for a consultation about their thing that they've got? Skin problem, something under the skin, it's like a lump or whatever, and she'll figure it out and she'll remove it. Alright, well, anyways, the thought just occurred to me. There's this thing, right? A lot of people talk about this thing about the mark of the beast, right? And I'm sitting there going, wait a second. I remember when I was on annual training for the military services here last year, every time I went in the building, they took a device and they put it towards your head and they told you a number. And they wrote it down next to your name. And I'm like, I don't have an actual number on my forehead, but they're putting something to my head to tell me a number. It's not on me, but is it on me? It's my temperature. It's a thermometer. They shoot your head, right? They just aim something at your head. They're just doing that, on the show. The patients are coming by and they're getting their, I'm just going to take your temperature. You take the temperature and then the person goes, sits down. It's like no big deal. But then I'm thinking, yeah, of course I don't want no barcode on my forehead. The mark of the beast. Oh. So now I'm realizing, if I'm not going to get, go drink the Pipply Pop. Pipply Pop. Go have apple juice. The vaccine, silly. If I'm not going to have the vaccine, then why am I letting them take my temperature? Isn't that my own personal, alright, so they say if you have symptoms of feeling sick and stuff like that, don't do this. Don't go here. Don't go in there. Don't be hacking and making other people sick. And that's why you wear a mask, is so you don't get other people sick. You're sick and you just gotta go get some milk or whatever. Maybe you don't want to be coughing all over everybody or something. Or maybe you're in a city that's so polluted you don't want to breathe their air when you're outside. Whatever. Or, yeah, a dust mask, when you're refinishing some wood product or doing some really heavy cleaning and you don't want to get dust in your mouth. Alright, so there's all that. So, yeah, I'll know if I'm sick or not. I don't need you putting your device to my head and telling me a number. No, I'm going to say no to that too. And I've done a video before. It's kind of thinking that you can get into my information about my physical health. And next thing you know, everyone's going to have to wear these little thermometers on their head. Ooh, isn't that giving away your sovereignty? Oh yeah, but you're just helping everybody know, let everybody know that you're not sick. I'll let you know I'm not sick. I can tell when I'm sick and I'm not sick. I'll just stay home and get better. You know what I mean? So, there you go. Just thinking about, it just occurred to me. I want to say no. No, you can't take my temperature. Write that down.